Shit ain't right. Shit ain't right, y'all. Shit ain't right. Something, 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 something. Shit ain't right. And something, 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 something. Shit ain't right. Hey, hey. Just give me a second. All right. What's up? I'm seeing Bright Star and my girl Nessa. Welcome, welcome. Shit ain't right in the air, y'all. Shit ain't right. It'll never be fucking right. But welcome, welcome. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Right now in the chat, I'm only seeing ladies, right? Yeah. Bright Star and Nessa. I assume Bright Star is a woman. So that's the assumption based on the numbers. But welcome and happy International Women's Day. To people out there. I know that was yesterday, but actually it should be a fucking month, especially for particular communities. You know, where like it's like a matriarch. You know, where they say like black women are the backbone of certain communities. It should be more of a month thing, if you ask me. But happy Women's Day, which is different than Mother's Day. I heard someone yesterday say that they on Mother's Day, whether you're a mother or not, they say Happy Mother's Day to every woman. I don't even know. But I'm glad you guys stopped in. I put what's the name there? Julia Terry. I put Julia Terry there because that's my latest subscriber. I think she subscribed. At least I got the message about 2 hours ago. So welcome to the ngoings channel. Thanks for subscribing here. I do have another channel, and that's really the basis of why I'm here, y'all. To speak about my newer channel. Because the names are very close. The names are very close. So this here channel is called the MF and Goings with Yamain, and my newer channel is called TMG with Yamain. TMG represents the MF and Goings, but it's a different channel. I did want people to know that it's not just the idle channel or for a rainy day channel. Some people have backup channels that kind of operate as a rainy day channel, or if a bad day hits or occur, and then they'll start posting there. I do want to let you guys know that I am posting regularly over there. I made something for that to take a look. Yes, you are already on the MF and Goings with Yamain channel, but I do have a different channel. It's called TMG with Yamain. It's not just the backup channel, it's an actual operating functional channel in which I'm uploading new content regularly. So please subscribe, click the bell, and browse the page. Check me out. All right, so please make sure you do that. When you go over to that page, make sure that you browse the other videos. It's not a duplicate page in the sense that everything that I have here on the MF and Goings with y'all main that I'll be posting over there. No, it's not like that. There's definitely some things that's gonna get posted on the TMG channel that's gonna be different that you won't be able to find on this channel. So just make sure that you subscribe and that you ring the bell to get updates when I upload and when I go live. I do appreciate it. I just did post a video over there thanking my subscribers for me purchasing my first tripod. So I purchased an adjustable 51-inch tripod. It's the first time I've even held one. I've seen them, of course, but it's the first time I held one. You know, so it took me a while. I had it backwards. When I first set it up, I had it backwards, just in terms of facing me. It didn't require any assembly. I would have been lost there. It didn't require any assembly. It's just a matter of taking the fuck out of the box and adjusting it. But I had it. The whole idea is because I never held one. I had it backwards. And my homie had to tell me like, yo, like it has to be facing you. I'm like, I thought it was. And it's like, no, turn it around. Oh, okay, that part. So a lot of this shit is still new to me, y'all. Still growing. This here channel, we're almost at 300, and I'm going to acknowledge it won't be no celebration and shit. Okay, where one of you guys have to come over here and braid my hair for the celebration. But I just kind of like acknowledge these increments of 100 or whatever. Yeah, but get those numbers up on the TMG channel with your main in terms of subscriptions, because my subscribers, it should look close in numbers, but it doesn't in terms of who's subscribed over there versus here. So that's why I'm on. And then I wanted to talk about, I figure you guys stick around for this, the HIV shit. I heard some shit coming from people, and I'm like,
what the fuck are you doing?
The fuck are you doing? But it's something. Here's one thing that I question, and I've heard this. Someone was talking about some people they act like the LGBTQIA plus just consists of black homosexuals, males. You gotta get specific, black homosexual males. But and speaking about black homosexual males, someone went on like this tangent, and they were speaking about them being a privileged class. This is the first time I heard this shit, and how they justified it. I'm saying they to get away from pronouns dealing with gender and sex, you guys. I'm dealing with information and ideas. So this is what I'm challenging. But yeah, like to justify or to explicate their reasoning for saying it, they began pointing to governmental resources that put people up, like similarly to like the government resources that RICO is attached to. And so a lot of people know about that. Yeah, and to me, that's really like the same illogic that people use when they talk about people that may receive welfare, or people that may receive, let's say, any type of governmental subsidy, but it's never like a get rich scheme. It's never anything that makes you a privileged class. Never. And yes, we are. I mean, we can like dig really, really deep to like its reductionist, like in talking about privileges, because like for us who see and have sight, that's a privilege to people who are blind, or yeah, like challenged, like with sight. Us being able-bodied is a privilege to those who aren't able-bodied, you know, who are confined to wheelchairs or paraplegic. I mean, you can really like dig that deep to like find an argument, but it's a bit of a stretch. And having like laws that protect particular people from hate crimes or bashing of sorts, that doesn't make you of a privileged class. I do want you to know that. I do. Like, I mean, people, I think they kind of go too far. Look, if you're anti-homosexual, just be that. But like, I don't know if you're watching what's going on politically and what's always has been going on. But right now, there are people pushing bills that say, don't say gay. So I think you guys got to kind of get off your autopilot, kind of come out of this sector a bit and just expand yourself. Like, it's a whole world out there, and find out what's going on in politics. Because while you guys are spewing your hate towards disenfranchised groups and stuff like that, to feel good about yourself, thinking that you're keeping your feet on the neck of a minority or a lesser person or a stigmatized group or some shit like that. Like, there are actual people that's pushing pens, signing legislation that's affecting your lives, and you better hope your womb does not produce a homosexual. That's all I'm saying, because heterosexuals produce homosexuals. And we kind of talk about homosexual, and we only keep it on the males for some reason, but we kind of talk about it as if like it's some phenomenon that just fell out of the sky, and I don't even know how this came about, how this even got here. And we kind of talk about it as if there isn't over 2,000 living species found to practice homosexuality. We kind of talk about it as if it's something that's only in humans and in males. When we want to, but I don't know where this whole thing with the privilege comes from, but that's fallacious. It just doesn't make sense to me. But I want to get to the HIV thing, and I think a lot of you, put it like this, I know a lot of my subscribers are already up on this shit. My people tend to be educated. So and what I'm saying to you guys right now that's present, I'm preaching to the choir. I kind of peeped over, I see that Molly dropped in. What's up, Molly? But yeah, I know I'm preaching to the choir with this shit. But yes, with medical advancements, like, yeah, like in some senses, HIV can be compared to today. In today's time, I'm talking about with medical advancements. I'm only speaking in that context. Yeah, it can be compared to something that's livable, something that like diabetes or something like that. People compare it to that, like simply because of the treatment today. But it's never anything. I don't know. I just kind of felt like what I've been hearing from some people is if like it's nothing like to have, and no, it's something to have. Like, even with today's medical advancements, like, thank God, like, they got them there, and it's still like more work that they need. Oh yeah, I wanted to speak about outreach too, but it's still work and advancements, like progress that they need to make, because they still don't have a cure for that shit. But you know, I'm not going to rush to call it a death sentence, but it's scary and it's not ideal, and it's not anything that people should do, and people should protect themselves ultimately, because you're responsible for your own. You know, that goes with self-care, self-preservation, all of that shit. That's supposed to be instincts inside of us, but people should definitely like when they're having sex, like anything that can put you at risk, you should be protecting yourself. Like, yeah, like, you're responsible for that. You're the sole responsible party for your health and your well-being and what you get. And yes, you can get it from here's some misinformation that needs to be cleared up, because it's dangerous. Like, somebody can hear this shit, go and do it, and contract it. But yeah, you can get it from oral sex, and yes, oral sex is sex. It's not intercourse. Oral sex is sex. That's why sex comes after oral. See how that works? See how that works? And yo, like, in terms of sexual assault, if I took my knuckle and put it at a female's clit and just brushed it, like, that can be considered like sexual assault and rape. I hope people know these things. Like, yeah, like, that gets into sex, you know. So I don't care how you may just casually be out there, like, dropping down on your knees and servicing people, okay, and being the ultimate head doctor, okay, the Olympian, the Olympian 2021 head doctor, gold medalist. I mean, you could be doing that, but yeah, like, it's definitely some you can contract STDs through oral sex. And I don't know why people say these things, because in the past people were saying that I just felt the need to clear that up, because in the past they were saying that HIV um um what was it? If you're HIV positive, then you're not sick. It was something along those lines, and that's some BS. That's just some BS. Sure, you're at the beginning stages, and hopefully, if you're receiving treatment, it stays at HIV. But if you don't receive treatment and you live long enough, that shit is going to develop into AIDS, and you're gonna have like problems that you wish you never had. You're gonna have problems that you wish you never had. It's gonna be irreversible too at that point. So yeah, I mean that's let me look at the chat real quick, you guys. Let's see what's going on. Molly, Bible, Sam I am. Um okay, Cynthia Nation, represent. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, y'all. Y'all know I don't be doing these lives long. There was something else I wanted to say. I mentioned it a little earlier. Um, I'm not even sure. Oh, outreach. There you go. Yeah. No, I just wanted to also put out that I do have a background in sexual health outreach way back when. So yeah, like I know, like when it comes to resources, like in terms of like them putting you up, it has to do with your condition. It's not gender based or attraction based. And that's how I heard someone talking about it. Like yo, once they found out that you're a gay person that's HIV positive, they'll give you an apartment. It's just like that's not true. Like, and I think we need to move away. I think it's ignorant to kind of speak about HIV as if black homosexuals have a monopoly on it. When we're seeing like all these other demographics getting it, that's how they get it. I'm gonna tell you that contributes. That's a fact in how they get it, is that they think that it's only confined to another group. So they're out having risky sex and exposing themselves, thinking, well, I ain't homosexual and my partner isn't homosexual. And this is how they get it. And then when we turn around, we see like these stats, these staggering stats saying like, yo, black women are the fastest growing. Um, some people say more. That's not true. When people be like, black, there's more black women that's HIV positive. That's not true. Um, fastest fastest growing numbers is different than more. So they're not more, but I hear people say that too, because they hear shit. They don't read, they don't look shit up. They hear shit, and then they go like regurgitating it. Yeah, but that's how you get that, thinking that, oh, it cannot reach me, you can't be touched by it. But it don't discriminate like that, and the resources that put people up to don't discriminate. Like, it has to do with your condition. Like, a lot of those resources, because I worked in it, I know are available not even to HIV people. New York may have different state laws, but like all around the country, like a lot of that, because it's not a lot of money to that, but a lot of that is only designated towards like, it's, no, I'm not going to even paint it like that and say that word, but it's designated to people who have AIDS. And so they kind of like on their way out that type of transitional homes that they're giving. But like in my city, like I don't know really like any people who are just positive that have those type of hookups. But there are resources out there, and it should be for people. But again, it has to do with your condition. In other words, a woman that's that has AIDS could get that type of setup, and those are the things that's not spoken about. And we kind of talk about it as if like people aren't born with AIDS. Even today, people people are born HIV positive. Babies are still being born HIV positive. We kind of talk, we kind of talk about it as if we don't have like drug epidemics and shit like that, dealing with meth and just people shooting up things in which they become HIV positive. Because I don't know Tim's background and wasn't with him and shit like that. Not in his I'm not his peer, like in his age peer group or whatever. But I honestly believe he got that shit not through the sex he was having, but through the drug life. I think it's related to his drug, like how he came um, to be HIV positive. And I'm only basing that on what I've seen when I worked in sexual health outreach. And yeah, like even the drug shit that crosses over. Like you get to see a lot of different people come through, you know. And you kind of figure like, damn, like I'm not gonna even go there, but I'm about to end this. Let me look at the chat real quick. Hey Carrie, thanks for coming through. Hey Tracy, but I'm about to end it, but stop the ignorance, please. With the HIV, it's still a dangerous thing, even though people can live with it. It's not anything. People are kind of talking about like you know, like if you get it, you get it, like and just kind of like free out there, you know, like just because there is um medicine today that helps people manage it, you know, and treatment out there, but no, it's never a good thing, and nobody ever wants that shit. And big up to those people who talk with their partners too, because that's something that's not going on, you know, like it ultimately should come down to you saying where's your papers, but we know that doesn't happen. But still big ups to those people that try to have that conversation, because I came into that and that doesn't happen enough. I came into that, I'm sure you guys came into it yesterday. I came into that where someone did try to have the conversation and say, hey, what's up, are you good, are you good, you know, because if you're not good, I don't want it, you know. And people they should know, they should know the background of those that are they're laying with, but don't be so free to lay with, and stay away from these weirdos on here. That's my voice. My mother get off of here. Like, yeah, like why every time I turn around and the homosexuals in this sector, they act like they don't do anything. That's the whole thing. But then reality tells us something else, because every time we turn around, somebody's getting caught. All right, being off the road, hanging out of a window, swinging from a chandelier. Like y'all guys are like really getting it in, all the while saying, I'm celibate. I'm celibate. No. Meanwhile, you have a baggy booty hole. That that got baggy some way. So I'm out of here. That is my time. It's time to get off here. Let's see.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know, it's they doing something though. All right, it's time to get off here. Let's get it.